Terizla's open.
Oh,
And
it's a high loss. All right.
How crazy is that, Rockhard? That at this point in the metagame, Hylos used to show up first, and then I was just like, yeah, whatever, let's close up the draft with it. Like,
Yeah.
last pick, Hylos.
Not even a thing. You know, like as you say, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Only one that plays the 1-1 right now?
I think so. 2 times already been picked up.
Oh.
Here comes
Whoa.
TNC drawing the first blood onto JP. What an aggressive start coming in from SDCYZ. So, okay, TNC, right?
Looks like they might just go for it.
Okay, this is what the panel was saying, that the really aggressive junglers will go for the turtle early on as SDCYZ steals that away. It's already the Earth Shatter Flicker combination. Might be able to get bursted down here, but Carl TZ, one more outplay, but Hatred stays alive as Heads brings him down.
Wow, okay. And they're playing here too.
Okay, here comes the aggression of the Phoenix Army again with a Zaman Force plus a beautiful pickup once again from
Damon, hope for the best here. Now really for the fight for the second turtle, they're starting it up.
Just look at Heads zoning out 4 members with the Glorious Pathway along with Escalera. SDCYZ, he doesn't have his ultimate though, but the AOG coming in from Sanford will be casted as they try to regroup and get this turtle away from the Phoenix Army. Here comes the Primal Wrath from Escalera working on Sanford. Coming into stuns, look at Carl TZ with enhanced chains, plus the crossbow of Tang coming in from Benny Cutie, shutting down Heads and Escalera.
Because they've obviously got the early game down. Oh, Heads.
Here comes the hunt coming in from the cavalry, looking at the stuns, though. And it looks like Heads has to use the Glorious Pathway to walk away, but Benny Cutie catches him with 1 kill there. And just like with the turtle, your Sanford trying to survey the scene, taunts Heads.
Oh,
here comes JP with the flicker and Divine Judgment, but they want to counter out AOG onto the backline. They're going to catch someone. Escalera has to walk away. Casts his Primal Wrath as well. JP and Carl TZ are low, but look at Benny Cutie with the crossbow attack onto Heads and Kozin. Still no casualty yet except for Sanford. And this might be the opening TNC is looking for.
They're still taking this turtle.
Look at this. Just Heads popping his Revitalize, unbothered by the damage. Here comes SDCYZ with a Wiki Shadow Kill up against 3 and it's going to bring down Sanji. Happy birthday to you. And Kozin goes in with a Zaman Force to finish off Carl TZ as well. See though. Here comes the counter attack. AOG going to connect onto 3 plus the Glorious Pathway coming in from Sanji. They're firing back onto Heads. Heads might fall down in the hands of Benny Cutie plus the crossbow of Tang onto Escalera though. Look at Benny Cutie, 1v1 onto Kozin, but Kozin gets a final blow to bring down Benny Cutie, handing him his first death. Now SDCYZ isn't done with the young goat. 1v1, here comes Hatred though, but a quad shadow out for SDCYZ.
But they're trying to get a position.
Okay, Heads goes in for the Glorious Pathway, tries to zone. JP's gonna get bursted down by SDCYZ. A 6-0 to KDA for this Hayabusa as they get an uncontested sandwich. Carl TZ, Escalera still has his onward shatter, but manages to escape. Catches Carl TZ once again, paired up with the Glorious Pathway coming in from Heads as they bring down the young goat, and all the holy shields of TLPH will be popped. Look at the Wiki Shadow Kill coming in from SDCYZ, forcing Sanji to use a Primal Wrath. And the Revitalize from Sanford. Well, 2 flickers have been expended. That was an initiation wasted. Here comes the AOG counter though coming in from Sanford. Benny Cutie managing to free hit every single member of TNC as they shut down Kozin in exchange for Sanford. Benny Cutie casts the crossbow of Tang, but a Winter Crown Blade coming in from Heads plus the Revitalize. He still will fall down though. A 3-4-2 trade, and as SDCYZ goes in with the Awigi Shadow Kill. Might be too deep, but Sanji still remains alive.
I'm surprised Sanji was able to for the crossbow of Tang, but now the fight for the Lord.
Okay, here comes the catch onto Sanford. They're going to try to burst him down, but it looks like Sanford is going to fall down. Actually, for Escalera again, Benny Cutie with a crossbow attack onto Heads. SDCYZ though onto JP as they try to walk away with the conceal. Carl TZ manages to escape. That's going to be a 2-for-1 trade again.
Damage profile. Here's the conceal though.
Okay, here comes the charge and the catch onto the young goat. They're going to bring that Carl TZ once again. Escalera pops his Primal Wrath, but Sanji has his own as well. Sanford goes in for the thought onto Escalera. A counter attack might into here for TLPH as JP uses the conceal. They're going to try and get a pick off, but Hatred manages to stop that clash as Sanford goes in with the AOG onto the backline. Revitalize coming in from Heads. Benny Cutie managing to have stacks onto Heads, but still not popping the crossbow of Tang as they bring down Sanford.
TLPH before, but there's the conceal. Gonna force JP out. They're gonna commit.
They're gonna commit also the Glorious Pathway, but again a beautiful stun coming in from Carl TZ. Sanji goes in, casts his Primal Wrath, but here comes Hatred trying to zone out the members of TLPH. AOG gonna connect onto 4, but they're gonna bring down Carl TZ. Here comes the damage output of TLPH. Benny Cutie trying to work on Heads with a Revitalize as Sanford falls down. Sanji as well. JP's immortality will be popped. He's gonna fall down eventually. It's just Benny Cutie left against 5 and a wipeout for the
TNC will take game number 1, and Kozin gets a maniac on the Harris there. One last Hail
Kind
Mary.
of expecting that. And the Angela for the roam.
Oh, what? Okay, I love it. There's so many targets for the Angela. So that's an XP lane, Hylos, a gold lane Ruby, and a roam Angela.
There you go.
Oh no, Rockart.
Can't just interchange with what role they want to play.
Yeah, whoa, again.
Beautiful thought on
Sanford?
Sanford once again. Sanford, one more hit. Hatred flickers in to deliver the final blow, and Carl TT says, I'm out.
For example, depending on what ultimate he takes.
Yeah.
He's trying to make a play here again on Sanford.
Again on Sanford, using the glorious pathway, but here comes 3 reinforcements coming in from TLPH. Even Sanji enters the frame as they try to work on heads, but the Revitalize though coming in from TNC. Out sustaining the damage, might be able to bring down Sanford, but Sanford brings down SDZYZ first as he manages to escape with the assistance of the Love Waves. Opportunity to cast the Heart Guard, and he did cast it as the diversion onto the backline. Manages to find Kozin. Kozin has to walk away though, and here comes the clash. Tempest of Blades coming in from Carl TZ as he brings down heads. And a counterattack for TLPH as they try to work on the turtle. Escalera still in the picture. And TLPH looks like...
Look at this. And they're just throwing that down. Whoa,
I thought it was a fake diversion, but they really want to go right after Kozin. But manages to trade for JP as well. A 1-for-1. Here comes Tempest of Blades coming in from Carl TZ as he picks off Escalera once again. Benny Cutie managing to find SDZYZ. SDZYZ comes in with a stun, and the clash will stop. But Sanji as well with lethal ignition. So in terms of damage, they're not gonna lag. But here comes again the aggression of the cavalry, bringing down Kozin in heads. Wants to work on Escalera here as Hatred tries to survey the scene again. TLPH works on the turtle. JP has the hard guard ready to Carl TZ, and here comes the taunt coming in from heads. Tempest of Blades coming in from Carl TZ. As he tries to bring down heads, he will do it successfully. He goes right after Kozin, but look at Escalera catching Carl TZ with a way of the dragon. Here comes the counter attack coming in from TLPH. A pull coming in from TNC. They're gonna manage to bring down Benny Cutie, but at what cost? A double kill coming in from Carl TZ as they bring down 3, but Kozin answers right back. It's gonna be a 1v1 between SDZYZ and Sanji, a jungler for a mid laner.
No way, Sanji.
Sanji though, he's gonna get stunned on the enhanced chains, and SDZYZ with the shutdown and a mega kill.
Yeah, stalemate between the two teams.
Okay, there's another reset. And the beauty of the lineup of TLPH, having JP, but look at Escalera. Okay, commits the kick onto Sanford. They're not going to burst him down, though, as Carl TZ goes after the backline. Wanting to go for Hatred. He's going to burst him down, plus the hard guard coming in from JP was so clutch. Here comes the heads with the Revitalize, but they're working on Escalera, punishing the Phoenix Army as they bring down 2. TLPH wins that clash.
Yeah, right now they could possibly still look for more, but they might just take the Lord off of that. So we'll see. SD waiting on the side, waiting on the whims. Diversion going to be used.
Oh, okay, here comes the catch of TLPH, but SD manages to escape, though, as TLPH tries to work on the Lord. Look at the damage coming in from Kozin. Sanford might fall down here in the hands of Kozin. A counterattack from Phoenix Army is possible, but SDZYZ instead resulted to going home as Carl TZ gets the Lord. Might get a pick up on 2 heads, but manages to escape with AOG. Carl TZ chases right after him. Plus again, the clutch heart guard coming in from JP. Benny Cutie with a catch onto Escalera.
They got the Lord, so they're going to be pushing with this. Diversion again, SD.
Oh, round 2, but SDZYZ knows that there's a catch. But the stun coming in from Sanford is enough to burst him down. And here comes the TPs from the cavalry. They still have the Lord up.
But here it is, Diversion.
Okay, diversion onto the backline. It's going to be Benny and Sanji. They're going to catch SD once again. And all of a sudden, it took them 1 second to bring down the jungler of the Phoenix Army. Here comes the attack coming in from Carl TZ, but the discipline of the champ.
Also on Escalera, where he's able to find a possible kick. Diversion going to be used under the turret again. Benny.
Oh, okay. I'm offended. Play is going to miss there, but here comes the counter attack. AOG going to manage to catch Benny Cutie. But look at Carl TZ onto the backline, plus the hard guard. Benny's going to fall down, but Carl TZ is going to work on SDZYZ. They still have Minion trying to work on the bottom lane turret. Carl TZ and JP is still alive, but on the other hand, at the bottom lane, there is a clash here between the 2 members' heads going in right after Sanford. He still has his immortality though as Sanford picks up a kill onto Hatred. Here comes JP as well. Sanford's immortality will be popped. Trying to work for Escalera. Glorious pathway. Gonna try and catch Escalera. Sanji this time goes for the diversion onto the back line. It's just SDZYZ left and JP goes in with the heart guard. Game number 3 for TLPH.
Team Liquid Philippines.
All right, there's a Beatrix.
There
Okay,
is it.
I'm with it. It's a little everywhere, but at least their team fighting is good. But there's nothing that really addresses the Luigi.
Really nothing. I think the only way to address a Luigi is just presence of
To
mind.
be as defensive as possible with the second skill. The don't run Wolfkin, but here comes Heads though. With the Earth Shatter, he pops his Primal Wrath, working on the members of TLPH. Sanford answers right back with a final slash, draws the first blood, plus Carl TZ also gets a kill onto Escalera.
And that's what we're looking at. So SD could still pick up a kill. He does. Hatred gets it.
Sudden burst there for SD and Hatred, punishing
still up, though.
JP. Here comes the dispersion rotation from Sanji, forcing SDZYZ to walk
He
away.
was looking for the onward, and now they're going for it.
Jit Kondu flicker way of the dragon to bring down Escalera as he tries to delay as much as possible. But eventually he's going to fall down, and that initiation by TLPH.
First of a final slash is much easier to hit. And then you have JP doing what he's been doing so far. You know, a lot of this is just kind of the execution like that.
He just mentioned
Just easier.
the wide breadth of the final slash connecting on through Hatred. The instincts of Daddy JP. He just knows that someone is there. His Heads goes in with the Earth Shatter. Look at the damage coming in from TLPH as he tried to burst down Heads. Here comes the final slash from Sanford as well as SDZYZ escapes. But Heads on the other hand will fall down in the hands of TLPH.
Push him down. Lining up a shot here. Inside.
The combination didn't connect there. The Curse Blast plus the Renner's Apathy from TNC as they burst down Sanford as well. There was a trade though, but on the other hand, TLPH answers with a tower takedown.
Oh, look
And
where they sent
Sanji,
Sanji.
okay, another pickoff here from JP! And Sanji bursts him down, forcing TNC to walk away and retreat.
Sanji's still waiting there too. Benny goes
Sanji
in.
there's down a lot of members from TNC as JP walks in. Gonna find Heads, but Heads counters, but then onward. Here comes the Curse Blast coming in from TNC. They want to work on JP.
Good
There's
pick.
the pull and the kill. Uigi Shadow kill coming in from Carl TZ as he quad shadows out. But TLPH still working on the top lane turret.
Already. There's an answer from TNC. Escalera.
Oh, okay. Here comes the Purifier coming in from Sanji. As Escalera goes in with the Don't Run Wolf King.
Oh,
Might
no.
be aimed. No, he's not gonna escape as he was trapped by 4 members of TLPH.
SD, but you know, TNC. Okay. Oh, then SD.
Sansandu! Oh! Oh, man.
You know, you have to look at what can we get, and can we actually extend this further? They tried to.
Oh, the slash from Sanford was just too much as Carl TZ goes in with a Wiki Shadow kill. SDCYZ gonna fall down on, and look at JP once again finding a catch onto Heads. He's gonna fall down in the hands of Sanji as he picks up a double kill. And now the base is exposed for TNC. They only lost JP as they work on the top lane turret.
Sanford's got a final slash. He doesn't have a flicker. They're gonna get 2 base turrets, and there's Escalera with a conceal. Not sure if he's gonna actually try to force something here. They're gonna try to hold on to what they can. The last turret's gonna be worked on here. And again, it's tough. Again, just diversion play.
And just diverted into the middle of the picture as TNC tries to answer right back. Another Sanford final slash plus the Winter Crown combination. He's going to fall down, but exchange of SDZYZ. They have minions. JP has to TP out though as Carl TZ works on the base.
He just gets a 1 hit. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna hit it one.
They're going to send Sanford. Okay, final slash going to get cancelled, but the Winter Crown is there to save himself as the Lord marches into the middle lane. TLP still has 5 members. Carl TZ goes in with a quad shadow. There's the final slash we've all been waiting for. Carl TZ goes in with a Wiki Shadow kill down to the base of TNC. A killing spree coming in from